Okay, so I'm back again already. This is going to complete the picture ensemble that I had going with my recovery from the accident. And this is the picture that I left you with. I remember. I told you how I had a love-hate relationship with her. And let's see, this next picture is me and my cousin Mary and my uncle Terry at my uncle Terry's birthday. You can see I'm looking a little more normal in that picture. Alright, now this picture is a little bit further down the line. I'm looking even more and more normal. Not so skinny, definitely not fat, but this is a picture at my birthday, believe it or not. Let's see, I was 27, I believe. And this is me and my buddy Brandon Smith. He's a great friend. We both went to firefighter school together. And I just knew him for a long time before I moved here to Jacksonville. Now, this next picture is still my birthday. Okay. This one is of my sister, Brandon, me, and my uncle Terry. And my sister is great. She flew down from New Jersey to surprise me. I had no idea she was coming. And remember, this is fresh out of my accident, so it was a great surprise. All right, now this next one is of me, my sister, and my brother-in-law, James Cargill. And as you know, I'm looking more and more normal as these pics are going by. And this was Thanksgiving time also. This was in 2010. Okay. Let's see, the next picture, same thing. This is still Thanksgiving. And this is my cousin Maggie. I love her. She's so much fun. And then there's me and my sister Jeannie. And keep in mind, through all these pictures I'm showing you right now, I've still got the flipper thing in, okay? So I'm not quite to a normal status yet. And this picture, this is a funny one. And remember how I said I still had the flipper? And now this picture, I don't have the flipper in. This is still Thanksgiving time. Okay. Now this is my mom, my sister, me, and my brother Hal. And try and get that in as close as possible. Now you can see the big gap I still got, sporting it country style. And if you'll notice, I got a little bit of chub going on, and it's I was not too happy. And remember, at this point I had the accelerated metabolism, so I was just stuffing my face left and right as much as I could because I was always freaking hungry. And at this point, it started to slow down a little bit. So, and I'll never forget this. One day I went to the gym and I decided to step on the scale, and it said 193. And before and after the accident, I never in my life had weighed that much. I was always a solid 180 to 187, which for my height was a pretty good, decent weight to be at. But I remember I stepped on the scale, and I was like, whoa. And remember, at this point, I wasn't doing any type of cardio, nothing like that. I was just shoving food in my mouth. So I saw this, and I was like, all right, this is bullshit. I gotta start doing some cardio, watching what I eat. This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna have it. I just call it superficial or whatever, but I just did not want to be at this kind of weight. It just wasn't me. So from that day forward, I went home. I was like, all right, it's time to start getting a little more on track, a little bit more back to life of being normal, trying anyways. So this next photo, this is me, and I remember my mom. This is me in the airport going to visit my sister Jeannie in New Jersey. And I'll never forget is my mom taking this photo of me in the airport. And the reason I'm looking kind of annoyed. I'm like, all right, Mom, fine, go ahead, take the picture. I was just over at this point. I was sick of taking pictures. I was like, whatever. I just wanted to eat my Burger King and go hit the plane. So that was me going to see my sister. And now at this point, coming back to Florida, this is at another birthday. This is me 1 year later at my Uncle Jimmy's house. And you can see I'm starting to look a little more normal. Remember, there's my friend Brandon, my cousin Megan, love her. My friend Aaron Mason, me, Aaron's husband Mike, and my good friend Kirsten Worrell. She's a great friend too. She was great through all this recovery. I'll never forget. Once I came back from the hospital, she was like my one good friend I could hang out with, go to movies, whatever. She was a really good friend to talk to and be there for me. Now, this next picture at the same thing is me and my mom. There we go. And you can see looking a little more on the normal side. And the next one. All right, now this guy is Dr. Brown. Guy right there. Okay, now Dr. Brown was in Ormond Beach, and he was the first doctor to give me my first set of teeth. Temporary bridge, not a flipper, so I've graduated from the flipper to the temporary bridge. Okay, and this was in 2012, pretty much right after my birthday. All right, and so I'm looking somewhat on the normal side. So here is in this next picture. This is the nurse that took care of me that day. Her name was Barbara. And I don't remember this, obviously. My mom was all over the place. But apparently, I love this woman. And I think it was because she was the one person that did not inflict pain on me. There was very few people that were doing that at this point. But, she was great. And I loved her. She just didn't make me hurt. So I liked her. And now we're back to Thanksgiving again. If you haven't noticed, Thanksgiving is a big thing in my family. We love to eat, right? Who doesn't? Now this picture is in New Jersey at my sister's. All right. Now this is me, my sister, and my brother-in-law James. And it was freezing cold up there. God, I hate the cold. There's a reason I live in Florida And these next few pictures, these are all at my sister's house. And at that time, we weren't going to see my sister at Christmas fine. So we kind of combined Thanksgiving and Christmas into one thing. So this is why you're going to see the stockings and everything in this picture. And now this is my brother Charlie, my sister Jeannie, me, and my mom. Okay, and at this point, I'm looking, fairly back to normal. Nothing wrong with me. At least I don't think. Okay. And the next picture, same place. This is me, my sister Jeannie, and my brother Charlie. And it wasn't a bad trip. I had a great time. And now here is just this picture of the siblings, still the same place, same time, setting, all of that. Alright. This is Charlie, Jeannie, me, and James. Now this next picture is, remember my friend Kirsten that I told you about? There was a short period of time where I actually went to work at her cafe. And it's a great cafe. It's called Paisley's. Great food. Now, this was in the kitchen, and this is me and her. Very nice woman. And if you can't tell, I've started to buff up a little bit. At this point, I was a personal trainer at Gold's Gym, so I got paid to work out for a living, right? So it was just, occupational hazard. Well, I mean, who can beat that, really, right? So, and this last picture that I'm going to show you is me at my grandma's house, who is passed away now, sadly. I'm very sorry. I miss her so much. She was 91 when this happened. And back in the days of me in the hospital, she would come to see me every day. She was like 87 at the time, I believe. Coming to see me every day, bring me Frosties, whatever. Of course, I didn't have any idea what was going on. I was in a coma. But she was a great woman, and I loved her so much. This picture is me at my 28th birthday, I believe, and I just gotten the best birthday present ever from my mom. I got a brand new, not brand new, 2011, close enough, Chevy Malibu car. Here's the picture right there. There we go. And I don't know why I'm not cheesing like an idiot. Probably because I hadn't had a permanent set of brand new chompers in my mouth. But that was the best birthday present anybody could ask for, right? So that was the last picture in this album. Of course, a lot has happened since then, but I've gotten the permanent pair of teeth, and hopefully things will keep going good. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thanks.